Now let's talk about the settings and user interface of this app named Tip10. So at the left side there are some lessons. Each lesson contains some characters and we are going to learn these characters in the particular lessons. So let's go to the first lesson, which is the home key lessons. Just click the start training button at the right bottom corner, and here is this. We need to press the space bar to start the typing, and in here there is a demarcation line between the keyboard which is dividing the keyboard into two halves. The left part of this line will be typed by left hand and the right part of this line will be typed by right hand. And as you can see here, this A, S, D and F and also J, K, L and this hyphen has a color above them. So these are the home keys. Your little finger of your left hand should be above the A, then the ring finger will be above S, middle finger will be above D and index finger will be above F. Same applied to J, K, L and this semicolon. Index of the right hand will be on the J, the next one will be on K, then L and then semicolon. Your both thumb will be above this space bar. At the bottom there is showing some instruction which shows take home row position. That means you need to position the hands properly. Then if I press the space bar by the thumb, now here it is. And at the top the characters we are going to type is showing and the respective character is being highlighted on the keyboard. Now it is A. It has a background color now. And at the instruction bar it is showing which finger to use. So it is not showing left little finger. So the A will be typed by left little finger. Then the next one and also a space J, K, L like that. And if you do any mistake in this typing process, it will not get forward. Until when we press the right key, it will hold. Now when we press the right key, it will go forward. You can also pause it, or when the typewriting will be finished, it will save the lessons. And if you want to exit lessons early, it will ask to be sure, and then if you want to save the results or not. So if you want to save, click yes, otherwise no. Now at the right side you can select the duration of the lessons you want to practice. So you can either select the time limit. The minimum time limit will be 2 minutes, and you can also set the character limit. So when the character limits will be exceeds this one, the lesson will be finished. Also it has a minimum limit of 200 characters. And at the right bottom you can select the response to typing errors. We have seen that when we make a mistake it holds until we type the correct key, but if you check this on correction with backspace, then it will not hold. You need to press backspace button, then goes to the text and correct it. But for the beginners, you should not have selected this because it will make this process harder. You can also select the audible signal, and if you made any typing error, it will make a sound. In the right side there is some assistant options. So now we have seen the keyboard was showing itself. So if you just uncheck this, it will not show it anymore. So for beginners, I think it will be better to show the keyboard, and this colored key will highlight the respective buttons you need to press. The second option is for home row. We have seen that the home row keys has a line of color above it, and the fourth option is for left and right separation line, and we have seen the instruction at the bottom. So if you just uncheck this, the instruction will not show it anymore. So I think this setup is proper for a beginner. When you are going to be expert or get used to the keyboard or touch typing, you can uncheck this all. In here there is this file and general settings. You can change the font, color and the background, and the second option is go. You can see your results here. So I haven't done any practice lessons yet. So if you do, you can see different lessons and the time direction, time, duration, characters and errors, which fingers has the most of the errors, rate and character per minute. You can also see the progress of lessons as the graph in here. You can also see which characters made the most mistake or errors, and what is the frequency, and which fingers make the most of the mistakes. We also have a comparison table here. In these settings you can see your progress over times. So this is it for this lecture, and in the next lecture we are going to learn about some tips which will be a great assistance to us while practicing.